Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Silver. In the last episode we defeated Blue at the Viridian City Gym and got all of the badges that are available in this game and unlocked the final sort of test that is Mount Silver. Before we're going to do Mount Silver though, I wanted to catch a wild Electabuzz, something that we hadn't managed to catch before. And hopefully we should be able to complete this capture here. I have 8 Ultra Balls, that should be enough. There we go, we catch an Electabuzz, the electric Pokemon. Its body constantly discharges electricity. Getting close to it will make your hair stand on end. That's an Electabuzz. As you can see, I caught it just down here, which is just next to the power plant. Obviously, you know, pretty obvious where I'd catch it. It's obviously daytime. I think that's the best chance of catching it. It's not that different though to other times. So, but anyway, yes. So we caught that. Now, what I've realised is that there's still stuff to be done. Certainly before we fly all the way to Indigo Plateau and do all that. What we really want to do is, one, I want to fly to Vermilion City and go into, not here, but I think it's this one here. Talk to you. So I'm making do with the Pokédoll that I found. Oh, I see now. The girl who lost this Pokédoll is sad. Okay, could you take this Pokédoll back to that poor little girl? I'll befriend a real Clefairy on my own one day, no worries. So we get the lost item into the key item pocket. That is the key, that is the Pokédoll that we need in order to give to the Mimic girl in Saffron City, which is just up here. And the reason we want to do this is because it gives us Joy of Joys, it gives us. Okay, yay, that's my Clefairy Pokédoll. See the tear where the right leg is sewn on? That's proof. Okay, here's the Magnet Train pass, like I promised. So we get the pass. That's the pass for the Magnet Train. The rail company man gave me that when they tore down our old house for the station. So, the reason we want to do this is now it allows us to go all the way to, okay, so that's pretty cool. We've now arrived back here in Goldenrod. And the reason we want to arrive in Goldenrod is because, the reason we wanted to do this is because there's still stuff to be done here in Johto as well. Namely, we want to fly to Ecruteak and we want to do the whole thing about the Tin Tower. Now, in, I think it was either in Pewter or in Viridian City, we had a guy come up and give us, or we spoke to him, he talked to us about how, you know, he enjoyed talking about Johto and seeing everything here. And the reason for this is he gave us a Rainbow Wing, and if I remember correctly, the Rainbow Wing is much like the previous item that we had last time, which was the Silver Wing, which we used to access not the Seafoam Islands, the Whirlpool Islands, and catch Lugia. Lugia, sorry. We have a Rainbow Wing, and a Rainbow Wing will hopefully allow us to access the Tin Tower and find the other legendary Pokemon, which I'm sure all of you guys know as Ho-Oh. So, we should be able to make our way through this little route now. We have what? Rattata, moderate, level 24. Which Pokemon is lowest? Sudowoodo is, so yeah, it's a good thing that Sudowoodo is top. So we're just going to make our way around here and work out where on earth we're meant to be going. We can get full heal. Looks like it could be a bit sort of a bit of a maze little area here, which you know, isn't ideal to be honest, but hopefully we'll find our way around this pretty easily. Okay, we can continue heading upwards here. Okay, so we want to head down. Okay, so there's an item there that we can't get to, but we can go up again. An item in the middle, it's a rare candy, okay. And that's a path down, which gives us this item, a super potion. Okay. Another Rattata. Okay, so yeah, it looks like this is largely going to be a maze type area rather than a sort of like a particular Pokemon challenge. We get an escape rope. I just want to try and get that item that we miss. See if I can from here. Doesn't look like I can from here, which is a bit annoying. So we'll head up. Do I have any repels? No, okay. Worth a shout to see if I did have any repels there. Okay, so we can head here. There's that item again that we can't reach. Okay, so I'm getting pretty lost. Which I'm sure most of you probably foresaw coming, me getting lost in this area. But anyway, we'll see. We could head this way and go down here. And then go up here. But we can't go anywhere from there, so that's just to here. Okay, yeah, so we seem to be a bit stuck here. We can head down again. Let's try and pass over these. We can head down again. I think that's where we came up, though. If I remember correctly, yeah, we definitely came up there. And then we went further up here. So we came up here. There's an Ultra Ball, okay. It's a good item to have when we're trying to catch a legendary Pokemon. Then if we continue going up, we end up here, but we can't go up any further from here. And if we travel across here and try and go up, we also can't go anywhere from here. So the only other thing to do is to explore all the other corners. So we've already been that far corner. We've already been there, and there's nothing. That's the route we came in by. The other two routes up we both can't use, and they're in the bottom left and bottom right corners. So what we really want to do is head top right. Another Rattata. There's nothing there, okay. And once you get here, the only route you can take is this way back to here. Okay, this looks like it's going to get confusing. Okay. Let's just start from the lower level. Okay, so this is the lowest level we can... No, this is the lowest level we can start from. And there's no other way up aside from here. Then if we go to here, the only way up we can go up from this level is right here. Go away, Rattata. So then if we search everywhere here, there's nothing in either of those corners. There's nothing over there. And then the only way up is here. Okay. So now in this room, we know that we've explored this, leads nowhere, we can't go anywhere from here. We've explored here, and it also goes nowhere, and we can't go anywhere from here. Which means that the only way forwards can possibly be this one, here. So now it's just working out where do we go from here. There we go, that's the route, that's what we want to do. We want to go up to here. because I don't think we haven't come up to this area here. Okay, so now let's see where the next route is. We can travel along here. Then there's more hopping. So if we keep heading up, this is looking good. We want to keep heading up. I reckon, what are those going to be? Warp tiles? Hope they're not warp tiles. Warp tiles just make any map. Yeah, there's just a warp tile. Okay, I'm going to get really lost very quickly if I'm not careful here. There's an item. Okay. And another item. Okay, so that was that. That's that warp tile, which is that warp tile, which is here. Okay, so that's that. Done. Pretty much. Can't go any further from there. And that's also the same as that warp tile up there. So let's do this one, which leads to this one, which leads to this one, which leads to this item and this one. And these stairs. Okay, let's keep going there then. Okay, is this it? Okay, yeah, okay, so we finally made our way all the way here, and we're now going to face off against the legendary Pokemon that is. And what level are you going to be at? Ho-Oh appears, it's level 70, okay. I'm going to save, obviously. I don't know how much Rock Slide is going to do. It's going to take it out because it's 4 times effective. That's good to know. I'm going to use Strength. That's a crit hit and does not do a lot. Okay, so it can use Recover. That's really annoying. Fire Blast is not very effective, but takes me out, of course. This is where I hope... Yes, we get the sleep. Okay, that's good. I'm going to save here because we have sleep on. Okay, I'm going to go for Alligator. And I'm going to go Surf. I'm going to go Surf again. Okay. And now, okay, this is probably going to easily be my best chance at catching this. So we're going to save once more. Come on. Okay, we can get another Ultra Ball off. Okay, you are very resistant to being caught. It uses the Fire Blast. Obviously it's not asleep now, so actually you should definitely just go back to here. It looks like we're going to get a decent amount of tries. Oh, that was so close as well. Come on. Okay, it woke up. So, the issue with it waking up is essentially my only sleep Pokemon is currently Blossom, who obviously will get wiped out if Ho-Oh connects with a Fire Blast. And so it's very risky to try and put Blossom in at any time when it's not asleep. Almost had it, and this is a good sequence of sleep that we have here. You know, I can throw 3 Ultra Balls in a row, which is pretty good. Although it doesn't look like we're going to get any luck. Ah, I nearly had it there. That one was nearly there. As you can see, it's level 70, so it's doing a huge amount of damage to, you know, and now it uses Recover. And obviously that's the other issue we have, you know. It can use Recover to get back health, and that's really going to make catching it even harder than it, you know, it normally would be. So just going to keep on chucking these Ultra Balls. Eventually, it should connect. Should, I say. Might not. Who knows? Come on, guys. There we go. So finally, we catch Ho-Oh. The rainbow Pokemon. A legend says that its body glows in 7 colours. A rainbow is said to form behind it when it flies. We catch Ho-Oh, which is pretty awesome. Walton the Fisherman wants to tell us Remoraid are biting like no tomorrow. That's really annoying. Remoraid is not one of the Pokemon we need to actually catch in terms of swarms. In fact, yeah, we actually... Okay, so that's just a route around the outside, I think. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that is this area done, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to go pack. We're going to go to the escape route. That is the Tin Tower completed, that little side quest there, allowing us to catch Ho-Oh, which is pretty amazing. And it was pretty difficult. Obviously, I used... If I obviously wasn't... I mean, being able to obviously save and stuff like that is obviously, you know... To some might well be, you know, not in the spirit of things, but I just find it really frustrating, and it just speeds everything up and makes a lot of things a lot easier. And yeah, okay, so, I mean, Remoraid isn't one of the ones we want to catch. In fact, the two swarm Pokemon which we still need to catch are Yanma and Marill, which, unfortunately, we still haven't had the chance to catch. There's a few other ones that we still need to catch as well. What I think I'm going to do now is... I've still got quite a while left. So what I'm going to do is... my Pokemon are at level 50s all pretty much. So what I might do is I'm going to fly back to Goldenrod. I'm going to take the train back. I like how I'm hopping up in the train. It's a very small train. So, yeah, so back in Saffron, the reason I want to do this is I want to fly now down to Viridian, and we're going to go this... We're going to go over here, and we're going to enter back into this area. And rather than do Silver Cave now, which I sort of want to say for final episode, what I'm going to do is, I think, so I can... One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take on the Elite Four once more, like I did in one of my other playthroughs. I took on the Elite Four as sort of like a final sort of like a test of my skills. I don't know if the Elite Four change. So what we will do is we just want to try it again. Not only is it good to test our Elite Four, make sure that you know that victory we did have wasn't, you know, completely luck, but also allows us to just get a good sort of... Also allows us to level up our Pokemon quite sufficiently. I mean, to be honest, battling the Elite Four is one of the best ways to level up your Pokemon, frankly. Certainly when you get to this sort of stage in the game, where, you know, my level 50 Pokemon are pretty much higher than most other people's Pokemon in the rest of the game. But what it does, I can also check my pack, and also, what do I want to get? So, you know, I'd love to get to the point where I could get through the entire Elite Four without, you know, needing to worry about potions and stuff. I might leave it for the moment, because, you know, just for, yeah. Anyway, so we're going to try the Elite Four once more. If I remember correctly, it was Fire type first, so we'll put Sudowoodo at the front. And we've already seen all this, so yeah, this is just gonna... I just want to see, do they change level? No, it's still level 40. Oh, it's Psychic type first. That was a bit silly. Goes for the Psychic. Rock Slide should take out the Xatu, okay. And he's got Exeggutor. I can now bring out my new Ninetales, and Flamethrower destroys the Exeggutor. So as you can see, yeah, we're getting quite a lot of good experience here. Giga Drain should take out the Slowbro. And because I can, you know, quite freely switch between all of my various Pokemon, it's going to be a nice amount of levels here for everyone, hopefully. The only issue we're currently having is that Sudowoodo is too slow to take out, Xatu. So Fraligate's a plug 41. You can't believe it. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna try and do it without needing any revives and stuff like that. But we shall see how difficult this turns out to be. As you can see, I am sort of going through it quite fast. Earthquake should nail the Ariados. And also the Venomoth, frankly. With the Ariados and Venomoth with exactly the same typing. Then the Fortress is obviously weak to fire. And Arbok's gonna have fun destroying the muck. Well, he's got a Crobat. I'm going to go to Noctowl this time. I want to use some Confusion as another... went for the Toxic Mist. We'll hit the Confusion, there we go. So next up is Bruno. And then it'll be Karen. So what we want is Noctowl. Stop using Protect. Or Detect, or whatever it was he's using. Okay, so it's going to constantly use that. Interesting. There we go. We'll go for Alligator. So yeah, we just wanna, you know, this is it's akin to grinding in its own little way. But you know, it's just nice to be able to zip through, show the Elite Four really how strong we have become. Went for the Rock Slide and misses, but hits second time. That's okay. Don't really worry about that. It's usually Sludge Bomb does a lot of damage. That's what we like to see. Don't really have anything else that can deal with the fighting type, so we'll just go with like stab attacks. And then we'll take on Karen. She's got an Umbreon. Use a couple of Screeches just to start off this. Sludge Bomb takes it out in one hit. Nice. Vileplume should go down to Ninetales, and is also not a Dark type. As I'm sure I mentioned, I think I mentioned that last time. Gengar can go down to Arbok. Earthquake. Murkrow. For Alligator. Ice Punch. There we go. And Houndoom. Now we'll keep in Surf. Lovely jubbly. And we'll face off against Lance once more. Still no real way to deal with his Gyarados, but we're just going to Sludge Bomb, and that does a lot of damage. We'll swap in for Alligator for the Dragonites. Once again, Ice Punch is going to be super effective, going to do a huge amount of damage to these Dragonites. And Alligator's going to gain lots of levels because of it, which is always nice. Uses the full restore. Ice Punch will hit again. There we go. He's got an Aerodactyl. I think I'll keep in actually and use Ice Punch. Will be super effective. Goes for the Hyper Beam. Doesn't do nearly as enough damage to really worry us. And then we can keep in against Charizard and use Surf. And there we go. Easy peasy. So the Elite Four is now pretty simple for us, as I just proved without needing to use any healing items at all. That was a strong showing against Elite Four just there. And we can go through all this once more. Blah. We've already done all this. So yeah, in the next episode, we're obviously going to do the... they're not really new Hall of Famers. They've all been in the Hall of Fame before. So yeah, so in the next episode we're going to go into Silver Cave, and that'll probably be the final episode for this Let's Play, because there's not much more to be done here, and hopefully, I don't know, I can't remember, I know there's a final challenge in the in Silver Cave, Whether I think I'm currently ready for that final challenge is another matter, but we shall see. I just want to see, yeah, okay. Cool. Okay, yeah, so what we're going to do is, yeah, we're going to fly to Goldenrod once more. Make the trip over to Saffron. Actually, what we can do right now, right at the end of this episode, just so the last episode is really just for everything else, we're going to fly to Celadon, and we're going to quickly buy one of probably the final, you know, near enough one of the last Pokemon that we're going to actually catch in this Let's Play. I say catch, this one is literally, we're going to buy it. If you look at my money is now very much lower than it was. I had over 200,000. The reason it's much lower is because I've had to buy, virtually, or 999 coins, because, you know, why the hell wouldn't I? And we can buy Porygon here. I have no room for it, apparently. Oh yes, I need to, do I need to have space in my... okay, those PC deposit, screw it. So we're going to buy Porygon. No, wrong one. There we go, so we get the virtual Pokemon, a man-made Pokemon that came about as a result of research. I didn't read the rest of it, I should have. So we get a Porygon. That is pretty much everything I wanted to do in this episode. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you join me on the next one, which will undoubtedly pretty much be the final episode, assuming that Mount Silver isn't crazy long or something like that. I hope you will join me in that episode. Hopefully we can take on the final challenge of this game and be victorious. And I hope you'll join me for that battle. So yeah, I'll see you then.